I got the masses' attention thanks to TikTok, but most importantly, I got the children's attention. And unlike the Pied Piper of Hamelin, it was for the good. It's positive. It's giving kids an option. It makes kids' dreams.
Yeah.
My friend says, you're doing so well on Instagram, you got to get on TikTok. And it was the pandemic. Are we allowed to say that?
Yeah.
Shut you down? Like,
No, we're good.
So we were home, stuck at home, and here it was very bad. Like, we weren't even allowed out, okay, for a long time. We had quarantine. Mm-hmm. And so my friend Richard says to me, you got to get on TikTok, Tat. Could you believe Tatiana Londono, after everything she's learned, okay, she already has systems in place, everything, like, she's doing well. I said to him, wait, I'm great. I'm over 100,000 followers on Instagram at the time. He says, get on TikTok. I'm like, what are you, crazy? On the dancing app?
That's for kids.
Yup, I said it. I was a dummy. I kept going. That's why I mean real estate. And wait, it gets even better. You know what else I said? I said, well, if I get on TikTok, what am I going to do? Because my social media guys from Instagram said, you got to pick a niche on TikTok. You can't be that influencer. Like, because on Instagram, I was doing everything. I was doing keto diet, business woman, real estate, buyers, sellers, makeup. Oh, how do you look so young? And blah. I was doing everything. So then my social media guys are like, okay, you will not do that on TikTok. We know the way it works. They were younger, these guys. And I said, okay, what? You have to choose a niche. Could you believe I considered choosing keto diet over real estate for about a minute? So when I realized I should have chosen real estate, I said, okay, let's try real estate because the keto diet wasn't working. And so I said, okay, let's do a real estate video. So the first real estate videos were really niche-y and really niche-y. Okay, they were real estate coaching videos. Go, here are my 3 favorite ways to get listings. Number 1, and it was really slow pace.
Yeah. I can't picture you doing it slow.
Exactly. And then today. So then a week later, my claim to fame for TikTok, which then fueled everything else. So TikTok, real estate saved my life too. Like, I'm telling you, like, TikTok really brought me back.
Yeah. No.
So in 2008, everyone thought it was the end of the world, right? It was really bad. Mm-hmm. Did you see The Big Short?
Yeah. Yes.
That's what happened.
Thanks for the education lesson.
That's what happened in 2008. So nobody wanted to see TV shows about real estate anymore. Yep. So my show was canceled 2020. Okay, so I'm selling coaching, Facebook, Instagram starts working. I'm on it. 2020, TikTok comes along. And my son is the producer still of all my TikTok videos. Now, why did this happen? Because we were stuck in the house. My son saw my dumb videos. He goes, Tat. She goes, Mom, I don't want to see these videos. I go, well, who the hell are you? And I said, what do you know? So he says, I'm the demographic on TikTok. Your videos are fucking boring. And I'm like, that's not nice. And he's like, let me film your videos. And he says to me, Mom, your videos are boring. No one gives a shit about lead generation. I don't even know what that means. I'm like, okay, so what do you want me to do? So he says, come with me. So we get in the car. He goes in front of a house that I sold, like it was one of mine that I had invested in. He goes, tell me the story about this house. And this is the famous video for those of you who are my TikTok fans. By the way, I love you all. This is the one with the leopard coat. 1 week into TikTok. So 1 week. So I produced maybe 5 videos. And I'm like, I bought this townhouse for $350, and I have this leopard coat on, the weirdest earrings, my hair's a mess. I go, I bought this townhouse for $350,000, renovated and sold it, didn't have to pay a commission because I'm a real estate broker, and made $100,000. Let me show you what I did next. I bought this 7-plex, but the money, and blah, 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 okay, and I tell a little story. Get home, my son edits it, posts it. At this point, we're sitting in the living room, drinking, because that's what we did during the pandemic. There was nothing else to do. And I'm sitting in the living room. And I'm looking at the TikTok that he posted. I go, shit, man, I could have done my hair. And then suddenly I see the numbers. 100,000, 125,000, 150,000 views, 200. I threw the phone. I go, something's wrong with the phone. I swear. I said, something's wrong with the phone. Something's wrong. Josh, fix it. Something's wrong with the TikTok. He looks and he says, oh my God, Mom, we're going viral. That video, if you look at it today, has over 10 million views.
Nice. Yep.
God knows how many likes, because he tells me, it doesn't matter the views. It's the likes. It's the likes, Mom. It's the fucking likes. I'm like, okay, whatever. So I don't know how many. I have about 42 million likes. I have. So yeah, so that was the first time I went viral. Then the next week, viral. And TikTok decided I was the real estate queen. That's it. I'm still the crowned real estate queen. And TikTok's been very kind to me. Why? Oh my God, it opened so many opportunities. Look, I'm meeting guys like you. I've been invited to so many podcasts, Ryan Pineda's podcast.
Nice.
I get asked to speak all over North America about my crazy story. See, I guess what's great about my story is that anyone could do it. Like, a lot of people are afraid. And it's just the easiest job in the world. And that's why I say in my real estate videos, real estate sales is the fastest way to make the most amount of money in the least amount of time. And yeah, the agents get mad. Oh, she's denigrating the job. Really hard. It's not hard, guys. I'm sorry. My neighbor's a brain surgeon. That's fucking hard.
Yeah.
Okay? So don't freaking tell me that selling real estate is hard. It isn't. It's freaking easy. So those of you who are
make it hard
about it, just do it.
Yeah.
Try it. It's very easy.
What did Leslie have to say about TikTok?
Who's Leslie? Oh, Leslie, that little bitch.
Are you guys still friends?
So let's go back to that. No, God, no. So let's go back to, and she knows who she is. She's probably not listening to this. So TikTok, same thing, except.
Well, you're same thing, meaning people were giving you shit.
Yes, but the difference is, so it's years later, right? So when I was on Facebook, it was my friends making fun of me. When I got on TikTok, I'm sure they were making fun of me, but I'm so busy I wasn't paying attention. But my son's friends, my kids' friends, were making fun of them. Your mother's on TikTok. I saw your mother on my For You page. Josh, what's your mother doing on my TikTok? And they would show their parents. But then guess what happened, guys? Do you know the story of the Pied Piper of Hamelin?
No.
It's a creepy story. You should look it up. Pied Piper, it's an old fairy tale. It's an old fable. Okay? It's about this town in the medieval ages that is full of rats. They can't get rats. The Black Plague. Okay? And they hear about this person who plays the pipe or who plays the flute. His name is the Pied Piper. They don't know his name. And they invite him to the town. They say, please, could you help us get rid of all these rats? These rats are killing people. They're not killing people, but the Black Plague. A lot of people died. And so Pied Piper says, absolutely, this is how much it costs, etc. And so they're like, anything, please, just get rid of the rats. So he goes in there, he starts playing the flute, and he hypnotizes all the rats in the town. And he takes the rats out, throws them into the river, and they're dead. He comes to collect his money. They're like, well, the rats are gone. Sorry, we're not paying you. So the Pied Piper, what he's done is he then says, you're not going to pay me. Now, obviously, I'm modernizing the story, but that's the story. He says, you're not going to pay me? Great. Plays the flute. And guess who he grabs? Back. All the kids. The kids get hypnotized. And he gets all those kids hypnotized out of the town. We'll save the rest for you. You guys could look it up. What happens next? Some people say the kids were never seen again. Some stories say he threw them into the river. Others say he disappeared with them. My point is this.
You're using TikTok to hypnotize children.
Parents were making fun of me, right? The kids were making fun of me. But then the kids started paying attention. And the kids started liking what they saw. And they were going up to their parents and saying, Mom, Dad, I want to become a real estate agent just like Joshy's mom. Mom, Dad, I don't want to go to school anymore. I want to go to real estate school. Mom, Dad, I don't want to go to college. I want to be a real estate agent just like this lady on TikTok. What lady? Tatiana Londono. Oh my God, she's my neighbor. So I got the masses' attention thanks to TikTok. But most importantly, I got the children's attention. And unlike the Pied Piper of Hamelin, it was for the good. It's positive. It's giving kids an option. It makes kids' dreams come true. People who are in college who hate what they're doing and spending money for nothing, it gives them an option. People who can't afford to go to college and maybe are great with other people, what another option. So I hope that all this is to help people. So, and it is helping people, but TikTok is different. It really is different. I don't know if you guys are on TikTok or just on Instagram, but there's a reason why my daughter says, I'm like, so did you see the TikTok about this, and that? And she'll say, no, I got rid of the app because it is so addictive and the algorithm is perfect. It knows exactly what you like. So next thing you know, it's 2 hours you're staring at TikTok, right? So it's just a fantastic app and it could change people's life. My side hustles, my side hustle, my coaching, because of TikTok, I brought it back. I had stopped coaching during the pandemic and TikTok took it to another level.